What's good, YouTube? Is Aquarius Saban MVP, and I'm back with another vlog video. Um, I I'm gonna say this about Westbrook. I don't really know him as a person, just as a player. I see how many people hate him or dislike him. My I'm not gonna say I hate Russell Westbrook, but he's just a pain in the ass sometimes. You know, I mean, obviously, yes, he'll give you 100%. He'll give you 110% every night. That's no question about it. You know, but I think his game is what is what's rubbing the people the wrong way. Like he doesn't play like a typical point guard. He's not a great shooter. We all know that. Even though he tries to shoot, like he can have one of the worst performances in NBA history sometimes. He's a volume shooter. He doesn't create his own shot. He explodes to the basket at will, which I'll give him credit for that. But I can't really pinpoint his game. I can't really attack his game because his game is just so awkward to watch. You know, like if you look at Chris Paul is your typical point guard. That's what your typical point guards are supposed to look like, play like. Chris Paul, like he plays the game the right way. Rajon Rondo, when he had his heydays with the Boston Celtics, he played the game the right way. Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Hall of Famers, they played the game the right way. But when you see Russell Westbrook, it's just so hard to watch. And people religiously say, oh, no, he's not a bad player. He's a good player. Oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about, this and that. Like, you can spot a bad person. You can spot a bad player when you see a bad player. You know, like Anthony Bennett was a bad player. You know, who else? Who else was a bad player? Kwame Brown was a bad player, and I'm just naming a lot of busts right now in the NBA. But Daryl Williamson was a bad player. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of bad players in the NBA right now. There's a lot of awful players in the NBA right now. But Westbrook is not one of them. He's just hard to watch. Like his shots is not there. And when he can't shoot, he tries to create something that he can't. Prime example, Stephen Curry is your typical point guard as well. He can pass, he can shoot. He's not really known for his defense, but he can add a few steals to his game sometimes. You know, like a lot of people want to compare Russell Wilson to Allen Iverson. Like, there's no comparison. There's really no comparison. Because unlike Russell Westbrook, Allen Iverson carried his team to the NBA Finals. Even though they lost, at least they didn't get swept. They won one game away, and then the rest obviously was history. But there was three players on that team that won an award. I think Eric Snow was Sixth Man of the Year. Matumbo won Defensive Player of the Year. I think I think Snow was no. I think Larry Hughes was Most Improved Player of the Year, and Allen Iverson was MVP. So everybody on that team won an award, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But obviously they fell to a team that was just bigger and more dominant than them. You know. So I just think that people are just pushing the envelope way too far. when they compare, apples or oranges, because that's what y'all doing. Because Allen Iverson was your typical point guard as well. I mean, obviously, when he came to the league, he was a shooting guard, but obviously he easily, been in that role. He easily squeezed his way into that point guard role. He took over for Snow. So I just think I just think that sometimes people, just need to chill and pump the brakes. There is no comparison. There is no when you see Allen Iverson, you don't see Russell Westbrook. Like Iverson, he can shoot it. You know, uh, there was times where he had off nights, and there was time that he was just that he catch on fire. Nobody can easily stop him. So, like I said, I don't see no comparison in Allen Iverson to Westbrook. You know, I think Russell Westbrook is probably much bigger, stronger than him. But other than that, I mean, Allen Iverson was just that dude. You know, he was just that dude that everybody respected. Not a lot of people respect Westbrook. You know, getting triple doubles every night, like that's not even impressive anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like getting triple doubles is not even impressive anymore, and that's what he did in OKC, because he was the only player that was there that really maximized his demons. Since Harden left for the Rockets and then KD went for the Warriors, so and then Ibaka left for the Raptors, so he was the only person on that team. I said, okay, this is my show now. Boom, 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 boom. And then what happened? Exactly. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Who's better, Allen Iverson or Russell Westbrook, as y'all like to call him? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, share, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.